Where's Karina?
What is happening right now?
I think that if you could just tell that to
Finally!
Who dares to rub the lamp, Sonia?
Have you ever imagined bumping into your favorite celebrity in the most unexpected place? From jaw-dropping surprises to heartwarming moments, these A-list stars proved that the best kind of magic happens when they go off script. Get ready for some unforgettable reactions, because these fan encounters are absolutely priceless. First, we have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Picture this: you're at work, minding your own business, when suddenly, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson walks in, looking for you. That's exactly what happened to Karina, an employee at The Tonight Show. One second she's doing her job, the next she's face-to-face with the people's champ, completely starstruck.
Where's Karina?
What is happening right now? What's going on?
Hi. So you're Karina?
Yeah?
Yeah, you're Karina, and I hear you're a producer of the show, and you're an Army vet.
Yeah.
Right? My name is Dwayne Johnson.
What is that?
How you doing?
Hi.
Karina was speechless as The Rock walked in, but this wasn't just a meet and greet. With his signature smile, he thanked her and her husband for their military service. Why? Because Karina wasn't just a dedicated employee, she was a military spouse, holding it down while her husband was deployed. And then, the real surprise happened. As Karina turned around, there he was, her husband, standing tall in full dress uniform.
And I personally heard you are the most amazing person, and we wanted to bring your husband home for you in the holidays. Turn around and hug your husband.
It was like a scene straight out of a movie, only this was real. And The Rock was the director of this tearjerker moment. Cue the waterworks. The room was instantly filled with sniffles, cheers, and probably a few gasps of, "Is this really happening?" Dwayne Johnson, known for his larger-than-life action roles and eyebrow-raising wrestling moves, proved once again that he's got an even bigger heart than his biceps. Bringing a family back together for the holidays? Now that is what being a superstar is all about. Next up, Ryan Reynolds proves he's a real-life superhero with this heartwarming surprise. A 9-year-old boy named Riley, battling osteosarcoma, had one thing keeping his spirits high: his love for Deadpool. When Ryan Reynolds heard his story, he didn't hesitate. He hopped on a video call with Riley, catching him completely off guard in the best way possible.
Hello there, Riley.
Hi.
I'm so excited to meet you. I've heard so much about you. I like your shirt. You've been going through a lot, and I cannot wait to meet you.
Dressed in his Deadpool and Wolverine shirt, Riley couldn't believe his eyes. And just when he thought it couldn't get any cooler, Reynolds dropped an even bigger surprise. An exclusive invite to watch a Wrexham AFC football match, the team he co-owns. Then, just to crank up the fun, Blake Lively jumped in on the call. She playfully asked Riley the ultimate question.
You could say hello, of course. This is Riley. This is my wife, Blake.
So you're wearing Deadpool and Wolverine. Which one's your favorite?
Deadpool. Oh, that's a nice thing to say.
Meanwhile, his mom, Sarah, was overwhelmed with gratitude, saying this surprise made her son feel incredibly special. Reynolds, known for his quick wit and hilarious antics, showed once again that he's got a heart just as big as his humor. For one brave little fan, he made a dream come true, and proved that superheroes exist both on and off screen. If you thought that was emotional, wait until you see Gal Gadot's virtual meet and greet. In a heartwarming gesture, Gal Gadot, the actress who embodies Wonder Woman, teamed up with comicbook.com to surprise 3 devoted fans over Zoom.
I think that if you could just tell that to
Finally!
These fans, unaware of the special guest lurking under the alias producer, were sharing their admiration for Wonder Woman when Gadot turned on her camera, leading to priceless reactions. One fan, Kalina, expressed her deep admiration, saying,
Sometimes people just want to be the fly on the wall, and it's so lovely with the Zoom that finally I can sneak and hear from people what they think of Wonder Woman. It's so nice to be able to interact with you guys, especially now when the world is just so distant.
This virtual meet and greet not only highlighted the profound impact of Wonder Woman on fans, but also showcased Gadot's genuine appreciation for their support. Now get ready for some serious star power, Tom Cruise style. In The Mummy, Tom Cruise starred as a United States Army sergeant. He was responsible for accidentally unleashing an ancient Egyptian princess into our modern-day world. To promote the film, he took fan surprises to the next level. Fans were immersed in a virtual reality experience, completely unaware that Cruise himself was about to step off an elevator. When they removed their goggles, there he was, Hollywood's biggest star, smiling right at them. Moving forward, let's dive into Zendaya's delightful surprise for her fans. Coachella 2023 got a major surprise when Zendaya joined Labyrinth on stage to perform songs from her hit HBO series, Euphoria. Labyrinth took the stage during weekend 2 of the popular music festival and played 2 songs from the Euphoria soundtrack. As the first notes of I'm Tired from Euphoria played, Zendaya walked out, sending the crowd into a frenzy. It was her first live performance in 8 years, and fans couldn't believe their eyes. Zendaya thanked fans later that night on her Instagram stories.
The crowd tonight. Wow, my heart is so full. I can't thank you enough for the love I received tonight. Made all my nerves melt away. I'm so grateful.
Moving forward, let's talk about Will Smith, who proves that kindness is the ultimate superpower. When 2 boys stood up for a classmate being bullied, their kindness went viral. The 2 boys brought their classmate new clothes and shoes and gave them to him at school. This sensitive, kind gesture was videotaped and put up on YouTube. Subsequently, Ellen DeGeneres invited the boys to be guests on her talk show. To their utter amazement, the boys were surprised on set by the appearance of movie star Will Smith. The boys' faces? Priceless.
Will Smith, come on out.
Smith came to acknowledge their heartwarming expression of kindness and humanity and treat them each to a duffel bag stuffed with special gear handpicked by Will Smith himself. Will Smith surprised more fans when he promoted his role as the genie in the movie Aladdin. A giant genie lamp was set up in an outside public venue. Fans were invited to come up and rub the lamp. When they did, they heard the voice of Will Smith speaking directly to them. They didn't initially realize that Will Smith was actually there, but hidden from sight. When Smith emerged from behind the curtain, the crowd went wild when they saw this celebrity up close and personal.
Who dares to rub the lamp? What's up, everybody?
Now let's see how Leonardo DiCaprio made one fan's day unforgettable. Leonardo DiCaprio traded Hollywood glam for a humble Edinburgh restaurant that helps the homeless. The Revenant star enjoyed a meal prepared by trainee chef Biffy Mackay, who said meeting him was nerve-wracking but unforgettable. But she added, "He was so nice, so down to earth. I told him I've loved him since I was 9, and that I did a project about him at school. He said that's so cool." If you thought Leonardo DiCaprio's street-side prank was a treat, wait until you hear how Simu Liu took fan surprises to a whole new level. Imagine vibing at a concert, jamming to your favorite tunes, and suddenly, boom, a Marvel superhero walks on stage. That's exactly what happened when Shang-Chi star Simu Liu surprised fans at AJ Raphael's Vancouver concert in 2023. The crowd was already having a great time, but when Simu casually strolled out, the energy skyrocketed. Gasps, screams, and a sea of phones instantly filled the air as fans tried to capture the moment. And Simu? Oh, he wasn't just there to wave hello. Nope. He grabbed the mic and delivered a soulful cover of Use Somebody by Kings of Leon, leaving the audience in awe. As if that wasn't enough, he followed it up with his own single Don't, showcasing his versatility as both an actor and a musician. By the end of his performance, the crowd was on their feet, cheering for more. Simu Liu, proving once again that he's a true multi-talent. These A-listers showed that the best surprises come from the heart, and sometimes they go out of their way to make their fans' dreams come true. So who would you love to bump into unexpectedly? Let us know. Did you enjoy watching this video? Then you might like to see how Hollywood's biggest stars face relentless scrutiny and shut down body shamers with style and strength.
This isn't journalism. This is bullying.
Using my body for comedy. Always willing.
I am sick and tired of being sick and tired of having people tell women what they can show, what they cannot show, what they can wear, what they cannot wear, what they can do and not do with their bodies. Stop it!